Hashtag rise and grind. Ally Bank announced the other day that they're wiping out customers' negative balances so that they can be sure to receive their full stimulus payments and they don't have to repay anything. Completely wiping out their balance for those that get hit the hardest in times like these, the ones that are already behind, the ones that aren't in a good financial position, to make sure that they receive their full stimulus check. Many businesses around the country are stepping up to serve their people and their communities. It's been truly beautiful. I also read an article that Shake Shack decided to give back their $10 million PPP loan. Now, what I need you to understand from this is the PPP loan is a forgivable loan. Shake Shack is paying out in payroll $10 million. So actually probably more than that. 10 million was the cap. So they were gifted $10 million that they could use to cover their payroll. It's free money. It's free money. But once they realized that there were a lot of small businesses that didn't get any money because the money ran out, Shake Shack decided to give it back. I've seen many businesses around the country. I'm talking to a lot of different dealers, a lot of different businesses, so on and so forth. And I know one business that sat down and guaranteed everyone's pay for the next 60 days, regardless of performance. Just guaranteed it. It is in stark contrast to what most people used to see or think about business. People used to think about business as being cold and hard, when in reality, business in itself is all about offering a service, servicing as many people as humanly possible so that ultimately you can make an impact in their lives and the lives of others. That's the point and the purpose of business. How many people can I serve? And by doing so, how many people will that impact? There are other companies like Udacity that is offering free tech training to all laid off workers. It's beautiful. The things that are going on in the world today are absolutely and utterly beautiful. The innovation that I'm seeing, the people that are shifting, and the companies that are making transitions and serving their people, not just serving their communities, but serving their people as well. It's absolutely beautiful. The other night, Fortnite, the video game Fortnite that has millions and millions of players all across the world, the other night they had a concert. And this concert right here had 12.4 million people watching live all at the same time. It's phenomenal. Phenomenal, the innovation, the ability to pull people together to serve and to impact. NASCAR as a business has shifted. They shifted their business to where now the professional race car drivers are driving virtual cars around the track. They're racing virtual cars from their homes or from their studios. They've captured the entire essence of NASCAR. You have live commentators that are doing the commentation. You can barely tell the difference between the fake cars and the real cars. You have all of the sounds. You have all of the crashes. You have all of the pit stops. You have all of those things exist. You see, NASCAR has shifted and pivoted. They've shifted, pivoted, and they offer these races out where you can watch them for free. I can't even imagine all the technology that goes behind it, but you can watch them for free. They're serving and making an impact. It truly is beautiful how they've taken something ugly and turn it into something beautiful. Here's my point. It can be frustrating. And if we allow ourselves to go down the rabbit hole, it will lead to angst. It will lead to fear. It will lead to depression. It will lead you to a place where you're not You're not thriving, you're just surviving. Where you're not growing through it, you're just going through it. And that's not what God called you for. You see, you have to understand something. You are a child of God, the God of the universe, the God who made everything. And that God made you to be the absolute best version of yourself that you can possibly be, so that you can go out and serve others and make an impact in their lives. Whether it be through your businesses, through your communities, through your family, you are called to serve at the highest level, which requires you to act and think and vibrate at the highest level that you possibly can, which is the one that was divinely placed on you, uniquely you. Does that make sense? Can you grasp that this morning?
Hashtag rise and grind. Hashtag rise and grind. First thing on my mind,